Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I'm going to give really some basic tips. I know this isn't my normal content. I oftentimes discuss a lot of stuff for advanced lifters, a lot of stuff for power lifters, strength athletes, bodybuilders, other people. It's largely who I coach, but there are some basic rules that I think a lot of people who are really struggling to get started, who are struggling with weight loss, some very, very, very simple things that they can do that do not require an enormous commitment that can help them get started. And what I mean by this is that most people who are, reasonably overweight, they could lose their first 10 pounds, it's about 5 kilos for those who don't use freedom units, okay, with just these very simple tips. And it's really three very simple things. Number one, get up and move more. Obviously, I would love for them to lift weights. I would love for them to go do more walking every day on a regimented schedule. I would love that. I'd love to see them get in the gym and do some free weights twice a week. But is that necessary to get started? No, it absolutely isn't. Okay? Get up and move more. That's it. Just be more conscious of your efforts. Okay? What does that mean? When you go to the grocery store, don't try to get the closest parking spot. Park further back, walk a little further. Okay? Take the stairs at work more often. Literally just get up and make yourself be more active. Get up, stand up, walk around at work. Maybe do a couple jumping jacks. Right? If you push up something at work. Just focus on being more active. That's it. Do that for a few weeks. You know what? For someone who is starting from scratch, and I know a lot of my normal followers may be laughing, and that's okay. But for someone starting from scratch, that will add up. Okay? It will absolutely add up. And you all know it will. Okay, number one. All right. Would I love for them to have protein goals and to track calories and all that stuff? Sure. But we don't have to do that to get started. Not to lose the first 10 pounds. Okay? Not to lose the first 10 pounds. I'll give you three pieces of dietary advice. In fact, we could almost cut this down to two, but I'm going to really give the big ones. Okay? Number one, stop drinking sugary drinks. Okay? Stop drinking liquid calories. That's actually probably worth 10. Actually, we could throw this whole video out and say that's probably worth 10 pounds. That alone, that's it. Quit believing nonsense that artificial sweeteners are going to hurt you. The extra body fat and the refined fructose is 100 times more deadly. Just stop. Drink a Diet Coke. Drink a Diet Pepsi, a Coke Zero. I don't care. Stop drinking the sugary drinks. Stop adding sweeteners to things. Okay? And just because fruit juice has some great vitamins in it, it's still refined sugar. Okay? Eat a piece of fruit instead. You'll be better off. Okay. Stop drinking the sugary drinks. What other dietary interventions? Everything else is going to be appetite control. Appetite control, calories in, calories out. But how do we do that without tracking everything we eat? I don't think you need to track everything you eat. Not this early. Absolutely not. Lose 20 pounds and then worry about it. Okay? All right, eat more fiber. That's it. Start looking at the fiber content on the labels. Add more fiber to your diet. It will make you feel full. It will slow down your absorption of everything. It'll actually keep your blood sugar levels more stable. So in other words, it'll keep your energy levels more stable so that you won't be as lethargic. It'll make you feel full longer. That's it. Figure out whatever fiber you're eating and double it. I don't care. Look, if you realize you're only eating 6 grams a day, when you start looking at labels, that's half your problem. I'm not going to tell people in a video like this for news what the actual ideal amount is. They'll freak out. What your doctor is going to tell you is ideal. It's well up over 30 grams for most people a day. I do way more. Double whatever you're eating. Okay, make a conscious effort to add another 10 grams of fiber into your diet. Just look at the labels, find some high fiber foods. I don't care if it's some fruit, some vegetables, some oats, some oatmeal. right? Add another 10 grams of fiber to your diet, whatever you're eating now. It will matter. That alone will help you on the calorie in, calorie out by itself. All right. Number 4 out of all this stuff, reduce your fat. Reduce your fat intake. Am I telling you you have to go on a super low fat diet? No. Just reduce your intake. Start looking at the fat on the foods. Now we come over to, but if I've got to replace it with refined sugar, well, quit eating that. That shouldn't be where you're getting all your food. You know, if you're down to the point to where the 6 muffins you're trying to pick are between choosing a high fat and a high sugar muffin, I think we know the problem. But if the calories are lower, the higher sugar technically might be better with that higher fiber added into your diet. You're probably still slightly better off. Not saying it's ideal, but at this point, what are you chasing? You're chasing any progress, not perfection. Cut your fat intake down. Start looking at the fat grams you're eating. Get an idea of how much fat you're eating and trim 20 of those out every day. That's it. All right? Go for some lower fat options. Quit adding butter to everything. Quit adding oils to everything. I don't care if it's a healthy oil. If you are obese and struggling with your appetite, eating more healthy fats is not going to help you at this point. Okay, so adding them and adding fats to your diet is only going to stall your weight loss progress. So what are our 4 changes again? Just make an effort to be more physically active. A conscious, concerted effort, number 1. Number 2, cut out the sweetened beverages in general. Soda, juices, add in sugar to your coffee. Throw some sweet and low in there. I don't care. Use an artificial sweetener. Do whatever you need to do. Easy. Add 10 grams of fiber to whatever you're eating. Start eating less fat. Quit adding so much fat to your diet. That is actually the number 1 contributor, by the way, is the fat we eat. That is not subject to debate. That is well documented in the literature on humans at this point. Okay? That's it. Those 4 things for most people who are obese just by themselves. And if they sustain those 4 things, the weight will stay off. That's worth 10 up to 20 pounds by itself, plotted out over months. And if you just maintain those 4 habits, that weight will stay off. It will absolutely stay off, I promise you. Now, when you want to get further than that, that's when you start digging deeper, researching more, and learn a lot more. Okay? That's where people like me really come in handy. Okay? 4 very simple tips. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.